What's going on, guys? It's Wrestling Gamer here, and welcome back to some more Wwe 2K20 Universe Mode. And we're like 2 weeks away from. We will kick it off with a fatal 4-way match, but the tournament will continue. These 3 matches will be a tournament. All be tournament matches for Braun Strowman's Universal Championship. But first, we will be going through a fatal 4-way match between these 4 guys: Big Show, Mojo Rawley, Bobby Lashley, who might compete later on in the tournament, and Heath Slater. And then we got Ruby Riott taking on Alicia Fox in women's action. Then we're gonna continue with the women's action triple threat match: Nia Jax, Naomi, who actually came up short, I believe, against Paige, and Dana Brooke. And we got women's tag team match up here. Another women's action: Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, and all-girl women's tag team champs taking on the Iconics. And of course, Alexa, she's still waiting for. She knows Lacey Evans will cash in, but she's having her back on a swivel here. The United States champion Kurt Angle, he's gonna have to pick up momentum ahead of his title clash with Brock Lesnar, the rematch that we will finally see. But he's going up against No Way Jose. Tag team action will occur as the Power and Glory between Miz and Cesaro, the new Raw Tag Champs. They will be in action against the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson. Now here's the thing: if Gallows and Anderson pick up a win, they receive a tag team title opportunity at SummerSlam. If not, Young Bucks will get their rematch clause. But like we said before, if Lindsay won the mixed match tag team match last week, and he did, he will be in the tournament, and he's going up against. These are the 2 new entries for today. Oh, we got 3 or 4. Triple H and Lindsay Dorado going to kick the tournament off here tonight. Kick off Raw as well. Goldberg will be Randy Orton's opponent, and Orton had a successful match last week, beating JT, who was probably a difficult opponent. But now we haven't seen Goldberg since Mania, really. And we got Matt Riddle and Drew McIntyre. McIntyre was successful in his match against Joe, and he gets the main event. We've seen these 2 before in action. Here we go. Fatal 4-way match goes to Bobby Lashley. The women's action: Ruby Riott picks up the win. What an upset this would be for Dana Brooke, but no, Naomi was still an upset for Naomi too. Women's tag team match is gonna go to the women's tag team champs. Kurt Angle picks up the win, and the Good Brothers, will they get their tag title opportunity? They will not. So the Young Bucks and Power and Glory will get their Young Bucks and Power and Glory will meet head to head again at SummerSlam. It's time for the tournament, and we got a former Cruiserweight champion in here, Triple H. I think he tried competing for it, but he was unsuccessful. Well, what did he do? I mean, he did pick up a win over JT some while ago. That was a few months ago in Universal ago. A few months ago. I think that was like right before Fastlane. I think that's the only big one. I mean, I don't know. He's getting a tournament match here. And you hear the Dream Universe, they have been waiting for Triple H to be in here after it was announced that he will be coming to Raw. Here he is in the tournament. What if he went through? He could have went. I think he had a chance to go the way through as well. But this would be a huge one if Triple H won the tournament and won the Universal Championship. What a big career victory in itself. He's going up against former Cruiserweight champion, and he's gonna rep the Lucha House Party here tonight. And we saw Kalisto and Grand Metalik on NXT. Remember, all Cruiserweights will be on NXT, but Lindsay, every Cruiserweight mainly man NXT, that's gonna be their main home, but they can go back and forth. But yeah, Lindsay knows how to put up a fight too. If you haven't seen his title clash with Humberto Carrillo for the Cruiserweight Championship, actually we'll check that out. I think it was on Raw when Lindsay won the match. Won. or no, I mean, it was no, Raw was when Humberto won. It was still a good fight, but I think we're gonna have a good fight between these two. I mean, if Lindsay got the win, what an upset that would. And if he pinned the Universal Champion, I mean, we'd have no proof that he pinned him if this had been won. And we were like, hey, if he wins the next tag team match against mixed match, tag team match, that's what it's gonna be like. Oh man, this is gonna be a highly anticipated matchup. But like I said, oh, the ref already knocked down in this turn for this fight, and Lindsay realizing, man, I mean, honestly, if I was Lindsay or Triple H right now when the ref was down, I would have grabbed like a weapon or something. Off would try to use a steel chair. Granted, the ref wouldn't see it. That's kind of to it right now, and both men want to have a fair right at this opportunity. This would be a huge win for Lindsay Dorado and himself. He only has one accolade, former Cruiserweight champion, of course. But he went all the way through in the tournament and got I mean, even though if he came up short against Braun Strowman, it would still be feeling great for him. Yeah, championship or not, still a former Cruiserweight champion. That's only a good start for him. You won't expect. I mean, if he went all the way through and actually won it, cause I'm pretty sure nobody's expecting him to go all the way through. Probably no hate. There's no like hating. They just want to see Triple H. But yeah, this is a very highly anticipated matchup, though. Oh wait, nice roll through into a submission. Nice move and ring awareness from Lindsay Dorado, trying to make him tap, but Triple H able to get out and escape it. But I mean, the pressure was done to the lower back of Triple H, though. I mean, you could say that at least. But also, a man that's also been wanting a match like having a tournament like this will be Drew McIntyre, which he's going to share the spotlight in the main event with Riddle, the original Bro. And Riddle, I mean, you kind of want to see him go all the way in this tournament. And yeah, all the way in the tournament would be huge for him. Remember, Braun was the one who beat him to get a title opportunity against Seth Rollins. So you would think that McIntyre would want revenge against Strowman, so he would need to go all the way in the tournament. And now over the top we go. Looking for a spine buster, turns it into a DDT. Look at the taunting now, and right after that DDT was hit, what a taunt. And the ref will get his count. If it's a double count out, we'll probably do it like we did SmackDown for the Intercontinental Championship tournament. We had a triple threat. I think we had a, yeah. Wait, no. Wait. Yeah, we had a triple threat, I'm pretty sure. The ref had a count of 5, or unless we'll just put new superstars in. One again, because Triple H realized the count was at 6, so we had to break the count. The way it wouldn't be a count. But this would be, I mean, at this point, I would be smart and take the count out decision. I mean, granted or not, that's not the best idea to win, but it's a way to still stay alive in the tournament in advance. And ref had a count of 5 again. Both superstars need to react and think of what the count's at right now. Oh, got him right off and take him off the feet. Count of 7. Alright, how are guys? I don't want to have it, but let's get them both in. Alright, sorry. Oops, I did not mean that. Oh my god. That's one mistake of that. Alright, well, it don't matter. I mean, it was almost a double count, but my bad. I did not mean to hold on to that forever. So, I mean, I'm sorry if I think we should be even out. I just had to do that because I don't want to have a double count out in the first match. I mean, Double count out's not the way to go though. Because it's really not the time for a double count out at this point. Oh, look at those right hands, 10 of them. And you heard the universe count them out with Lince Hero was delivering. If Lince goes to the top, that could probably that might be the bread and butter of this match right here. That could put away Triple H, but instead he's going to the midsection and goes into a sunset flip directly. Lince still not going to the top rope. Usually he's a high flyer. That's his specialty. And again, rolling through into a submission to the lower back once again is Triple H to the top. First time he wasn't able to make Triple H tap it again. It won't work this time again. It's Triple H. Man, I mean, it's good for Lince. He's putting more pressure on the back, on the lower back. That's what he needs. And look for a DDT, but Triple H able to get out of it with 3 right hands right to the gut. But I know you don't want to leave out what the cruiserweight division means to H. Brand. Look at this, rolls through. What a match, kicking this show off right now. And now here we go, continuing system again into another sunset flip. Lince, if I were you, I'd go to the top, and I thought you were going, man. Alright. He wants to put this match away, but it's not going to be enough to put the game away. Triple H has been in this business for a long time now, and you got to think, it's not going to be enough. Maybe he has to go he's just got to think bigger and higher potentially. Look for the specialty to go to the top. This time he's able to connect with the spine buster. Last time he was trying to go outside of the ring and connect with it. But is this enough to put Lince away to advance? No, Lince gets the shoulder up. In the nick of time as well. I was saying before, Triple H hit it outside. He was trying to look to hit it. Kick to the midsection. Oh no. Lince this might be it for your tournament here. The pedigree connected. He moves out of the way. And a hurricanrana. Lince is like, it felt like that pedigree didn't phase him. And he just falls right on. And Lince trying to get the Dirty Universe pumped up here, get them on their feet. But look, trying to overpower Triple H, but Triple H delivering these elbows left and right. Well, maybe not left and right, just straight up directly. And Triple H back in control. And he's trying to keep that control, but Lince has a lot of energy in him. He is not going to give up. I mean, it's already enough for yourself to upset the Universal Champion in the mixed match, tag team match, or a mixed match challenge. I mean, that's already a good enough start. But like I said, we don't have to create that. I mean, it's already fair to say you won. That's a big start. You know, you already know, but let's say he needs to juice it and move it at the same time it's not. But wise decision for him to roll out of the ring, trying to buy him some time. But Triple H right there, right on him, right on this table, because he knows. Oh, so yeah, point. All right, guys, hang on. I'll be right back. Back in the ring now. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Time to run. I gotta get myself a bottle of water. Anyway, we're back. And it's back and forth right now. Now Lince has a hold of the game. And hold up, Lince using the ropes to his advantage into a stunner. Go for the cover, Lince. Well, he's got adrenaline from the ropes. I forgot. It would force a rope break. There's the cover to advance to the tournament. No, Triple H with getting the shoulder up. And Lindsay can't believe it. Man, Lindsay, if I was you, I would have went to the top already, had him down. Trying to pin him up. And again, Triple H, I don't know what he was looking for. But he was not able to connect with it. And Lindsay trying to stay alive. Still a fighting chance for the Cruiserweight here. He's also trying to give a sign of life for the Cruiserweight division inside him as well. Right at this point, he is a tournament contender at this point. He can go too risky, and they would have kicked the uniform again on Triple H. And the ref had to check, making sure Lindsay's still there to compete, make sure he's not out cold. And if he was out cold, the ref probably had to call for the bell. But right now, it's still a back and forth fight right now. Triple H does not know what to do. And you gotta give huge props to what Lindsay is putting on the line here. That is a back and forth match, counter for counter, and slaps you right to the back of the head. That one little breathtaking might have cost you, Triple H. Oh no, again, here it goes. Leaps off the second to another stunner. Go for the cover. Lindsay to advance in the tournament. 1, 2. No, Triple H with a near fall again. Lindsay thought he had him. Oh my god, now Lindsay going to the top. If he connects with it, it might be game over for the game himself. Then there's a shooting star press. Cover. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Lindsay is advancing in this Universal title tournament. What a huge win. He finally takes to the skies. What a huge win over the game, Triple H. We thought he had him at the stunner part, but he realized what he had to do. He had to go up top and hit that shooting star press to put the game away, dead center of the ring. Huge upset for Lindsay and a huge win because he's advancing in the tournament. Question is, who will his opponent be? Well, it's time for Randy Orton and Goldberg. Goldberg, a new entrant in this in the tournament, and like we said, we haven't seen him since WrestleMania. And Randy Orton, as the Legend Killer, will he live up to his name, though? That is the question. Can he live up to the name? If you think about it, if Goldberg won the tournament, we would have felt like a real life rematch. Would have been like just like real life at WrestleMania 36. When COVID first hit, but that's only, I mean, I don't know yet. And here's the Legend Killer who was successful in his first tournament match last week against JT, a former Universal Champion and a former US Champion, Universal Champion, and a Raw Tag Team Champion. So a huge win for him, and it would be even bigger if he could try to pick up a win over Goldberg. Goldberg, a former US champion. Really? Yeah, and these two fought before. These two have seen each other in the ring before, and that was at 2K18 Universe mode. It was a triple threat match for the US title. Randy was pinned by AJ, though. Goldberg was outside the ring. We thought he was going to be able to get in the ring in time and break up the pinfall, but AJ was able to become new US champ. And now we'll see him one-on-one to determine who is the better superstar on this red brand. And now Legend Goldberg himself is ready. I'm pretty sure when we saw Goldberg at Mania, I know he faced Taker, but I'm pretty sure he did come up short inside the double hockey sticks. Inside the steel structure, not the steel cage, but the cell match. That's technically where Taker's home is, really. This is also huge win for Goldberg with Marco Brooks. I don't know. That would be Lindsay's next opponent or not. But right now, Randy is on point at this point. Haven't let Goldberg really do anything. Off to a pretty good start for Orton in the Legend Killer. He is trying to claim who he is to be, and he's trying to claim to be the Legend Killer. He's already, and His first legend in the tournament is gonna be Goldberg's, and already go for a cover, but fortunately the rope break is just on Goldberg's foot underneath the rope there. And now big right, and had to shake it out. I might have stunned his hand a little bit. Don't matter, just rub it right off, and now the main thing with both men, and like I said, they've met in a triple threat match in 2K18 in this mode. That was a while ago actually. It's been a minute since we've seen these two. A few years ago when I actually streamed it. But, oh, whoa, Orton. So, again, I don't know if it was a hand. I'm trying to get back on track, and Goldberg able to move out of the way from behind. Here comes a pump handle, and overpowering over the top of Goldberg. And Goldberg now turning Orton inside out. Alright, getting back in the ring. Goldberg trying to go for a cheap shot while Orton's trying to get back in. It didn't work like he wanted it to, but he gets it. It will mean a lot for Orton too, because I mean it will mean a lot for both superstars, because both men are former champs. Orton, a former United States and a former WWE champion. Goldberg, a former United States in his own rights. And that's why those are the accolades of those two superstars. The only thing is Orton's been around longer than Orton, and now, wait a minute, Goldberg lining up Orton now. If he connects, that could be, not even, I don't even think that would be enough. But he's able to connect with the spear. Kind of broken in half, but we're way too close for Orton to be there. Dragging him away from the wrist, because we know a rope break would have occurred. But Orton able to get the power up, able to get the shoulder up. I'm talking way too fast. I need to take time with my words sometimes. Going for a mid-air spear. That's what he hit on Taker at Mania. And you hear the universe chanting already off of their feet. Orton has to take action. Take this match to the outside now. And try to wear down Goldberg just a little bit. Big right hand. And Goldberg trying to go for a kick. But there's a drop kick. We got all of it. And now Orton taunting the game. Look at that. And like, I don't know. I mean, I might stream a few more times. And now Orton. Oh no, if he connects, this could be it for Goldberg, guys. Orton strikes with an RKO, dead center of the ring. Is that enough for to put away Goldberg, though? It is. Orton will advance. One RKO to send Goldberg to Viperville, and it lived by the word, and Orton lives by his word. He claims to be the Legend Killer. It looks like he is, as he decimates, or not decimate completely, but he's still able to finish off Goldberg, and that's one weapon scrapped off his list. And the thing is, will it be Bobby Lashley next in line? Because we did say, we already kind of delivered a spoiler that Bobby would be entering the tournament. Will that be Orton's opponent? Or will it be somebody else? But it's time for the main event of this entire tournament. The tournament will come to an end here in the main event. And then I think next week on Raw, we'll have a few more matches for the tournament. I think all of this Raw, all of Raw in the final weeks here near the end of it, but we need to hurry up. So yeah, next week is gonna be. But here comes the original Bro in the main event of Monday Night Raw. He never thought he'd probably be here once in a lifetime. And the Universe. You already hear him chanting, bro. And the follow me, and we've seen what Matt Riddle is capable of. Remember, because it was a huge win. And McIntyre and Riddle went back at it, back and forth in the Universal Championship tournament. I think after Mania, you hear him. Will the Universe be behind McIntyre? Will they be behind Riddle? Riddle hasn't had no accolades yet, not quite. But McIntyre certainly has had his accolades are just a former Intercontinental Champion. But yeah, if we take you back for a while, I think the first Raw after WrestleMania, these two did fight in the tournament, and it was a banger of a match, but McIntyre was able to get the upper hand. Could this be Riddle's chance, though? Will Riddle turn the tables and go 1-1? But here we go. It's been a minute since we saw them clash, though. It's been a huge, great big minute. But already locked up, and ref have to separate these two, get them away. As Riddle was backed up at the corner and going right on the Luthes press, right on Riddle. No time making an offensive impact there already. And Riddle already down on the ground into the lower corner, but McIntyre's not going to stop there. I mean, this would also be a huge win in Riddle's career. Trying to clothesline McIntyre over the top, but he got sent through the middle ropes. Glitchy, but here we go. The ref will begin his count, and this match already not even wasting any time. Going outside the ring here, and into the steel steps goes McIntyre. That could be a turning point for Riddle there. That could be a huge turning point. I mean, yeah, Riddle, I think this is not his first tournament he's been in. This will be his second or third, as far as I'm aware of. He's been kicked right to the midsection already. And again, rolling out of the ring. And he gets right back in, because maybe McIntyre's still going. Another counter from Riddle. Now Riddle comes into an Irish whip. Here we go. Oh, got all of that knee right there. McIntyre went down. And now Riddle gonna bring in some offense with the senton. There we go. And look at the power of Riddle. Yeah, as I was trying to say before this match went outside the ring, a huge win in the career of Matt Riddle if he picks up a win in this tournament. If he wins the tournament, it's still a huge win. It's still a victory in his career, technically, if you think about it. Imagine who could become the first man to beat Braun Strowman for the Universal Champion in 2K20 Universe now. Not all of the universe now, because they know who beat Braun Strowman. And that man was the nobody beat Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. Miz pinned Big Show. Braun was down. And already spiking Riddle, but yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody's pinned Strowman for the Universal Championship, as far as I'm concerned. The first in a title match. Not in a title match, but here comes the power of Riddle again, but rolling through. Still has a grasp hold of McIntyre here, and again. The straight Riddle's more than just fun and games, guys. He is all about that in ring action too. Believe us when we say it. McIntyre kind of slacking on these moves here a little bit. Not directly on point, but now here comes a German from Riddle. The original bro. But yeah, in a championship match, like I was trying to say. First man to pin Strowman in the championship match. Nobody has pinned Strowman in a title match, as far as I'm concerned. I could be wrong on it though, for a universal title match, but for any type of title match. whoever was technically the first of him, Strowman. And again, Riddle showing off that power, like we said. Could this be a repeat of last time when we saw these two collide for the first time in the tournament? Or could the outcome be different? Oh, there's that Glasgow kiss. Or could the I was trying to say before that happened. Or could the outcome be different? And Riddle picks up a win and advances in the tournament. We don't know. Well, stay tuned to find out. I'm going to try to go for another one. I'll kick to the midsection. This is how, or not exactly, but there is the Future DDT. And that's enough. The Future Shock DDT put in the outcome. Well, remain the same as McIntyre goes 2-0 on Riddle. And McIntyre advances, moves on in the tournament as well. As we thought there was be a sign of life of Riddle, it was quickly turned with the Glasgow kiss, and then the Future Shock would put Riddle out cold and looked up at the lights. A low win for McIntyre, and Ron was probably keeping his eyes on either Orton or McIntyre. And guys, that's going to end the stream. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to get 5 likes, turn on those notifications. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are at 330. We are 20 subscribers away. And guys, also make sure to go subscribe to Awesome059, Dirty Deeds, Daily Gamer, Hit_Caleb, Willie the Gamer, Charlie Sees All, Soul Amazing Gaming, Black and Yellow Fan, and I'm Wrestling Gamer. Peace out.